Should be a good one. Classic pit. And away we go. Oh shit. God dang. Good kill. Sorry? I cannot. So I didn't make the bracket.
All right, you guys. So we have Pitt versus Bobby. It was 6 and 9.
Number one. Put it inside your body or Jesse. They have the bracket.
Well, we got basically round 2 set up.
I could probably do it.
So it's
Thank
gonna
you.
be me versus Dustin.
So right now it's Pitt with 18 points. 15-15, my bad. Thank you. 15-15. Excuse me.
But you just got to put the name tags here.
We're gonna be after one of these matches. N64 is gonna play.
I haven't played my losing round yet.
Yeah, you would play against.
Waiting for Dustin. Waiting for Dustin right now.
And then we could rock right after. I thought you were playing me. Not yet.
Not yet. I played you after I beat Dustin.
You did beat Dustin.
Yeah. If I. Oh, sorry. If
So we're getting sorted on the losers bracket as well. We got 2 matches from that bracket happening.
Okay, come on.
push your bets.
Pit over here is gonna line himself up for the ramp. Manages to get through. Bobby should be able to make it with those mushrooms. Does so. And he's gonna get more items from that set. Manages to get a bolt. Interesting, he decided to use it that way. Now he's gonna have to deal with Pit's reds. So decides to use the banana there instead of on the ramp. Or for more protection. Manages to make it through. Bobby does as well. So it's been neck and neck so far. So we're curious as to how they're going to proceed with the items. Nobody goes. Pit does go for the item glitch. So he's going to keep riding into the sunset. Bobby can still get it if Pit misses the jump. Or gets a bolt himself. No bolt. So Pit is going to take first place on that. And Bobby should be able to take second without a problem. So that's going to be 21 to 24. We got called in for dinner, but there's karting to do. And Pit is going to take a second on that with Bobby in first. That's going to be 30-30. The way Jesse has his setup right now is I am not able to look at chat. So if someone's typing in there, my bad. I cannot see it. see if I can get something going. So Pit nearly managed to take all of the items. Gave away triple shrooms to Bobby, which he's going to be able to use after getting hit by that green shell, making him not be too far behind from Pit. So left again, one more item set for Bobby. And they're both fighting each other.
If I'm able to have just chat with all the streams so it doesn't lag. Just going through the setup, I cannot see it. I was just doing this. Because by the time here's the chat, right? Or but then there's still the stream.
Still the stream that you can get rid of. I mean, basically,
There'll be a way to maybe not run the stream so I don't put any more pressure. Probably drop the quality of this.
I think it's just a
Okay.
Oh, you only have 1080.
Who's that? Oh, that was a long time. Oh no, it's on. No, it's fine. It's your didn't change the time based off your APM. Oh yeah.
No worries.
It's fine.
So Bobby hits the trucks, letting Pit take first place, gets hit by the truck again. Really needs to get an item to pass behind Peach and Bowser. I'm just reading your text right now, Ducky. Sorry, I believe Bobby took it, yeah, but the outcome was that they tied. Now Pit took first, and the score is 39 to Pit and 31 to Bobby.
No, I'm up by 8.
8, yeah.
We tied.
I'll be sure to tell Felix, Maddie, after I see him. I believe he's having dinner right now. So it's a close knife. Doesn't manage to connect. But Pit is still very close behind him. Pit almost falls off on the bridge.
Muscle memory, dude. I swear, it's just
So disregard my comment, guys. I'm able to look at chat now. So how you guys been? Hopefully you've been enjoying the matches. Had a good time so far this weekend, and there's much more MK64 to come for the weekend. We're doing the GP tournament today, then we're moving on to Versus tomorrow. That should also be a very interesting tournament. A lot of solid players showed up this weekend. And nobody's messing around this weekend. So Pit uses his green shell to block Bobby's red shell. They have another attempt at making a difference. Bobby knows the lines that he's gonna take with the shrooms. Manages to take it. Pushes past Pit. He's not able to use the last room, but those reds are gonna make a difference. And that was a very close finish. I was concerned Pit was gonna fall off, but still managed to get a first on that. So now it is 37-48. That's a very close finish. Pit nearly made a massive mistake, which would have made a big point difference. So Bobby's definitely not out of this. Big tracks are coming up, the big boy tracks. And if you so much as fall off on one incident, that can equate to a 0-point track. It's unfortunate with the hit. But it's gonna keep going. Bobby's gonna get a bolt, which hopefully use fairly soon. He's probably gonna have to item rotate. Decides to keep it. So Pit is gonna be having to drive very carefully here. So managed to eat the bolt safely. And, Bobby managed to get into 5th place out of that bolt. He needs to get more power items though to catch up to Pit. Bobby does proceed to item rotate. It's very important to keep that going. Does manage to get an item. That's gonna make a difference. Nearly connects with the green shell. Now Bobby's gonna have to drive safely and falls off. It's a rough hit. So Pit is only gonna get 6 points out of that. It's a very unfortunate fall for Bobby. So the score is 37-54.
Maybe like
Pit is. It's 37-54.
oh yeah, I got her by like I missed behind like 17 milliseconds. Yeah, 2 cracks.
It's an unfortunate fall, Ducky, for sure. Do I have a favorite track? I do. Thing is, I do kind of switch between a couple. Sometimes I'm feeling like doing Toad's Turnpike. That one's always a favorite, and I used to hate that track. Banshee Boardwalk is also one that I hated at first and I started liking. Probably my favorite, I would have to say it's tough on that one. Probably Choco Mountain, just because of how chaotic it can be. So what ended up happening was that I started enjoying more the tracks that I hated at first, the ones that I wasn't very consistent on. Part of that being Bowser's Castle 2. But the biggest one right now, I'd say it's Toad's Turnpike, just because of how fast one can keep taking that track. Bobby manages to sneak away with the 2nd place. What about you, Ducky? What's your favorite track?
Yeah, I know. He's back the wall.
I'd say
Your bloodlust just went ears.
43 to 63.
Yeah, I'm just that one gun. Got it? No, so you got it?
Yep. So it's 63 to 43. DK is also a very fun track. And Mumu Farm, I'd have to say I'm not a big fan of, just because one item can make a big difference on that one. It can be very chaotic in that sense. Toad's Turnpike was definitely one that took a long time for me to enjoy. And I'm sure you tried it on extra mode, but that's something else. Never again am I playing that. It's an unfortunate take from Pit on that. Everyone apparently fell off, so Bobby's gonna ride into the sunset. Hopefully he can keep this lead and close the gap on Pit. Pit nearly falling off the track. He's gonna set a small trap for Pit or whoever decides to take the lead. Ducky, I would say you would have a good time playing with people on the Discord right now. There's had a lot of new people join in, and it's always nice to get new faces in. There are people that have been taking a long time to play and then get back in there again. I think Pit is going to hit the boats. Yes, he does. But it would be fun to get a round going. I'm not sure if you're more so a versus player or a GP player, but either or should be a good time. No, Felix and Luis have been very active recently, and it's always a fun time seeing how they trash talk each other. It's a very tight turn on Pit on that. He's got to realign himself. And the MTC decided to leave a present for him. And Bobby has just been treating this track like it's time trials. I can also say that for myself. Ever since for a year now, I haven't been able to play as much. But I still managed to watch a couple rounds here and there, either on Twitch or on YouTube. And it was nice to watch and keep Mario Kart on the side. Let's go, Bobby indeed. He really needed those 9 points, and now he shut it down from a 20-point difference to a 19-point difference. My bad. 12-point difference. My math is bad today. 52 to 64. That's a 12-point difference. Bobby lining up for the hairpin. Next falls off. Pit got through. Bobby's definitely not out on this track. There'll be a lot of catching up with these items, but he's gonna get a box, which he does. Those reds can definitely help, but he needs to toss them now, just as he did. And Pit manages to not make it, and that bolt definitely helped Bobby get those, and that's probably going to connect as well, and a bolt is going to help him out massively. So the bolt allows Bobby to be very versatile with this, manages to catch Pitt, but falls off in the process too. The only difference is Pitt has to go all the way around, and that gives Bobby enough time to keep moving and avoid those reds. Bobby really needs a ghost right now. It's a banana. Got a shout out from Skadar. It's a Colombian fella. Very good carter. I don't know if you're watching the stream, Skadar, but espero estés teniendo una buena noche y estés disfrutando del stream. That was a very close finish. It's gonna be a first and a second. 61 to
turn around and they just fall behind. Look at this. Like it's weird. Like you can tell.
61 to 70.
That's strange how
Bobby falls off. Has a bolt. Pitt is gonna have to drive carefully on this.
This is gonna be like a I've got a
So with Pitt having a ghost, he can be very methodical on when to use it, and it becomes a chess game at this point. So Bobby manages to play it fine.
Yeah. It's a 9-point difference.
So Pitt has got some defense on him, but it's not gonna matter as he's falling off the track, allowing Bobby to get closer to him. Warrior's sort of far away. Just Bobby has to be careful with not hitting that banana, which manages to avoid. Pitt falls off in the process, giving a better lead to Bobby. Just needs to make sure he doesn't spin out and is able to catch up to Mario, which the star should definitely help him out for that. Should be able to catch up, no problem. Or unless Mario's riding into the sunset.
3-point difference on that.
64 to 70. So now it is a 6-point difference.
that might be now.
64 to 70. Third cup. How you been?
Good.
Good.
What are you doing?
Pretty good. Looks like you had dinner.
Yeah.
How's the chicken?
Good. I had 5 pieces.
5.
Yeah.
So it's that good.
Yeah. I was hungry too. So I was like, okay, I'm hungry.
Can't wait to have some.
And I'm like, okay, I'm hungry. Came back, got 3 pieces.
3.
Like that.
Guess I can't wait to have some dinner then.
I'm getting teased about the chicken.
Oh, they're doing the little bracket now?
Yeah. So right now it's Bobby against Pitt. It's still fairly close. It's a 6-point difference.
Teal. First player on the track.
So the guy at the top, that's Bobby. He's the guy on the right. He is 6 points behind Pit. He's the guy on the left.
So Mike,
What's you said?
Mike.
Yeah, there's a microphone.
So like say, here's what's happening.
Yeah.
They're probably hearing everything in the background, man.
I'm assuming it's kind of suppressing a lot of the sound in the background.
Ducky, are you able to hear a lot of background noise? Or is it more so just my voice?
It's cool to watch people play.
A lot happening. We saw 2 rounds from the losers bracket happening as we speak. There's some people playing poker, some other people are just chatting about, others having dinner. So a lot happening here at CampKart. It's alive. Mostly just me? Okay. For streaming purposes, I'm sure that's the point. Don't want to have a lot of background noise that distract from the gameplay. Okay, so as long as it's not disturbing, then that's a win in my book.
So there's actually people watching this.
Yes,
Like, as we speak.
correct.
Who's all watching it?
We have Ducky here, watching, cheering on Bobby. And
Yeah, because I can see people on the side that have been chatting on this.
Yeah. Now they came in and teased the chicken, and I want to have some of that after I finish watching this
Someone
round.
said, yeah, not disturbing.
Yeah, so thank you for letting me know, Ducky, on the noise. So I'm trusting Jesse with the setup he got going. Don't really want to move anything. It took a while just setting everything up.
it should be fun. Yeah, definitely should.
I've played it like every once in a while. I play it on my Switch every once in a while.
Yeah.
My dad's 64 controller. Every once in a while. I used to be used to the Joy-Cons, but now I'm used to the 64 controller.
It's not a very good one.
Got Pitt seeing what he's got on this next set of items.
So our dad's nickname is Dip.
It's Dip?
Yeah.
Ah. Yeah.
For sure. That's what they call it. For sure.
Are you cheering on your dad?
So right now they're doing music. That's really good.
Yeah.
So shout out to Dip's son. Came in to watch the stream. He's gonna go watch the other stream and cheer on his dad. He's playing on the other bracket, or on the other side of the losers bracket, my bad. So I'm curious if those reds are gonna connect. I'm betting they are not. Bobby will be able to turn the corner before they hit. Took it a bit wide in my opinion, but still managed to get them to hit the wall. Bobby's doing very good on this track. Hasn't really ran into any issues. Keeps widening the gap between first and second. Bobby's gonna take first place here, and I guess Pitt is gonna take second. So now it's gonna be 73 to 76. It is a 3-point difference with Bobby in the lead. Managed to make it on the comeback. 73 to 76.
Yeah, it's went down to the
No, 3-point difference.
Yeah, he's down 3, right?
No, he's up 3. Yes.
Oh, shoot.
Emotion takes over that.
So we got a good match going here. Bobby took the lead with the third cup. He's up 3 points. Yeah, Pitt, you didn't get any points in the Banshee, right? Yeah.
Fire call, yeah. I think.
So we got a match, good match for sure. He's gonna take first, but Bobby has some reds to counter, and I know he does know the spots to toss those and get to the guy in first. Pitt is gonna take a bit to get through. That's gonna allow Bobby to get ahead and take first. So Bobby decides to keep those reds as a defense mechanism instead of hopping on more items, which is a viable strategy for sure. If Pitt wants to come back, he really needs a power item. And, all reds to get Bowser. So, getting close to him. It looks like Bobby's gonna take the first place on this, and Pitt could potentially get a second, but might be able to connect on Bowser. If he does, he's gonna take a second, and it looks like the shell broke. So we're going into the next track with 82 to 79. I just realized I messed up. I said that Bobby was on the lead. It was Pitt by 3 points. But now is when Bobby has gotten the lead, and he's up by 3 points. But don't tell anyone. So Pitt managed to get a trap set for Bobby. He's gonna go ahead and take first. Bobby's got a fourth, which will allow him to get some power items in the process. But he really needs to catch both Peach and Mario, which are fairly close behind to Pitt. Yeah, for sure. That's it. I was believing in Bobby. Pitt decides to keep the reds and the bananas. And now Bobby missed the items. He really needs to get something going to catch second place. Those reds are not going to cut it. And Pitt spins out, hits the penguin, making the big difference. And Peach is gonna ride into the sunset, but spins out as well, allowing Bobby to take first. Pitt's on third. And the score is now 91
Mario, yeah, he ghosted.
to 82.
If he didn't do that, I would have been thrown into the water. So I'm honestly surprised he give it.
I'm surprised it came back. You had such a good lead.
So it is 91 Bobby, 82 Pitt.
Okay, what have we got with that?
Bobby has 5 bananas to rock, which Pitt decided to get 5 bananas as well. He wanted to be in the Cool Kids Club. And he gets a golden tree. And somehow crushed the red shell. Bobby has 3 red shells to work with. A lot of bananas indeed, Ducky. Pitt somehow did not hit Bobby. Let's see if Bobby can get the snipes on Pitt. Missed the items. Almost hits the banana. Pitt keeps going. Bobby's trying to snipe him, while Pitt is dodging in the process. And they're going neck and neck on this track. Pitt gets the triple shrooms, while Bobby gets a single banana. And by the distance that is between them, it's not as important now to get a big item. Well, a little bit. It's items that it's going to make the difference on this track now. Pitt's gonna get the golden shroom, making him get close behind to Bobby, which Bobby's gonna hit the mountain, but it's gonna allow him to get second place items, but miss the items. Decided to play it safe, and it's gonna be second and first. 97, 81. No, my bad. 97, 91. Sorry. This is how you know I'm not a streamer or a mathematician. So, 6 points. And Bowser's Castle, anything can happen. Bobby's got 97 points, and Pit has 91. Thank you, Ducky. For sure helps a lot having someone to back me up on this course.
Timmy in 64.
So, both very close to each other. Driving clean so far. Pit slips out. We're going into lap 2. Bobby's still in the lead. Pit is only getting singles.
Me or Martine, but after this, or you and Pat. I think me and Martine already talked about.
So both people are driving very clean on this second lap. Bobby's still in the lead from the clean first lap. He decides to keep his items instead of rotating. So that bolt is gonna let Pit get a bit closer to Bobby. But the single item is not gonna help. Let's see if he can get past the Throms. He does. Now they're on the same hallway. It's gonna make a difference. Let's see if Bobby doesn't fall off. Place it safely. Spins out. Still going. It's triple reds. And if the positioning stays like so, it's gonna go to a tie. Looks like we're going to a tie, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, 100 to 100.
We are tied. Let's go.
100 to 100, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to a tie. So what we're gonna do is both competitors are going to pick one cup, and whoever wins 2 tracks first, it doesn't matter the position, as long as they beat the other player 2 times, then that's the person who wins. So let's say it's best 2 out of 3. Best 2 out of 3. They'll be picking a cup shortly.
Which cup are we doing?
I'm curious what cup they're gonna pick for the tiebreaker. It's going to make the big difference and determining factor on who stays in the tourney and who gets out. So it's first to win 2. Doesn't matter the position they get as long as they beat the other player. It looks like they're gonna go with special.
If we get to that point, yeah.
We're planning to not get there.
Yeah, that's. Remember, this doesn't matter.
So it's a tiebreaker. Here's what I'm gonna do. There we go. So Bobby manages to get 2 stars in a row. The game thought he's a superstar and is gonna provide him with the proper items for that. Decides to use it now to shorten the gap between them. It's an unfortunate fall. Just making sure he does not hit the boat. Pit is gonna keep going. I did not know one could fall off like that. And the curious thing is, the interesting thing is, Bobby didn't jump at all, and he somehow managed to get through. So, whenever I think I've seen it all in this game, I get shown that I still don't know everything that there is to know about the game. So Pit is gonna take that. Tiebreaker so far is 1-2 Pit. Now I'm curious how you did a U-turn on that. So Pit gets the boost at the beginning. But Bobby gets triple reds to counter. Gets Pit once. Gets the slow fall and falls off. Did not get the shortcut. Bobby manages to do the hairpin. I'd say it's unique, Ducky. I have never seen that. It's that good that you found out something that no one else has found in the past. Bobby keeps going with the lead. Pit spun out. He's going to take advantage of that red he hit at the beginning of the lap. He just needs to keep getting these hairpins, which he does so. But spins out the process. So those reds are going to be very dangerous. It's going to make a big difference with him spinning out. These reds are going to allow Pit to catch up. Probably could have hit him twice, but didn't time it properly. It's going down to the wire, but it looked like Pit was gonna get a shortcut, but didn't connect. Would have been a self-made shortcut. That's gonna allow Bobby to take the first win on this tiebreaker. So it's whoever wins Banshee?
Whoever wins Banshee. Yeah. Alright,
It's going down to the very end. I'm very surprised with the outcome. So it is 1-1 going down to Banshee Boardwalk.
I don't know why, it's seriously, it's just okay, both times. We both just magically get wild.
This is why we race. Pit is gonna keep going into the haunted house. Bobby needs to keep getting these items to catch up. Very close behind Pit. some triples. He's missing the items. Nearly falls off. So Pit is gonna keep going. Misses the items. Bobby manages to get one. Gets hit in the process, allowing Bobby to take first for a while. Gets a star. Just needs to drive clean if he wants to take this. And those fall off. It's very unfortunate. He's still not gonna give up. That would be it. It's a GG. Pit takes the W.